Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Big Top. This is what I've got done on the bike so far. Today we're going to be mocking up the exhaust, and like I said, I've been extremely busy. I know that's none of y'all's problem. I'm just explaining why I'm not going forward on this thing as much as I want to. So with that being said, we're going to get it up on the hoist. We're going to spin it around. We're going to mock the IE exhaust expansion chamber, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take one of the stock banana pipes that you get, and then we're going to modify it. See if we can't get it to do better than, got to do better than stock. But I'm wanting it to curve up under. I don't really want to go up and burn my legs and all that. And like I said, this is to go back and forth to work, a pleasure, small community I live in, take a nice ride, maybe go to the store, something like that, mainly to go back and forth to work. Now I will say something about this kickstand I put on there. If you're going to buy one of these, and I got this off of Amazon, if you're going to buy one of these, look forward to modifying it, because it's hangs kind of low there. So let's get this thing in here. Yeah, you're gonna have to modify it. And that part, it works pretty good. So but we're gonna be mocking up the exhaust. So get it set down on this table so it doesn't go anywhere. And we'll get started. Here's the parts. This, that, and the other thing. What I'm wanting to do is have this thing come up under here, and I want to put a band in it. I machine this out, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to get this, because so it's going to have to kind of go in between the kickstand. You don't have a whole bunch of room. Now this is not going to be this long. On a 25cc motor, you'll want about 2 inches. And that's a high performance 25cc. So I'm probably going to cut this down. Might even be cutting some of these down, because I might be coming up here, down there like that. So I might be cutting this at an angle. So let's get started with the most important thing, because we're going to be tacking stuff as we go. So we've got all this taped up. I ain't really worried about the black. And then I put this on there because we're going to be tacking on here as we get the position we want. And I don't want any sparks going up in there, so I bolted down a piece of a gasket material which will mimic the same height as that. So yeah, I think this got to go. Okay, now that that's gone, kickstand. That's going to be right in my damn way. Need to get this cut down. Mock-up. It isn't fully welded yet because I want to get it down and see if it's going to be away from my legs. The seat that's going to be on it, so I'm kind of liking it. I know you're saying it's kind of close to the spark plug, but 2 screws and this thing comes off. So I think I can live with this, because I know y'all's is all out here, but this way I could still, and I know I said I didn't want one up, and I still don't, but there's just really no room after modifying, putting a 2-inch band on it, a power band on that thing. There's really no way of using my kickstand going up underneath. And I'd like to use the kickstand, but I got to modify the hell out of that. So I'm going to pull this off, weld it up, clean it up, put it back on, and if I have to put a shroud on this, I'll put a shroud on it, that's no problem. But it's just tacked up and mocked up right now. So that's the reason I taped everything up, and I got a gasket so no sparks went in there, but it's all tacked up and ready now. So let me get it welded up. this is what we come up with. And I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that silencer a little bit. Maybe not. So once I get it running and get it up and everything. Basically took a stock banana pipe. I only really got it for the cones themselves. Put a 2-inch power band on it. That's what we always called it on the expansion chambers on the little boats. It probably could have been a little longer, but I went with the 2-inch. Stainless steel header, 1-inch. The only thing I got to do is take it off there and polish it. I got something else to down polish here, but it doesn't look that bad as long as it doesn't hamper or burn my leg or whatever, which it probably will. But it's all about experimentation, guys. And it looks good to me. Kind of out of the way. The big bulky thing here. And I'm not looking for 80, 90 miles an hour. I'm looking for maybe a solid 30, 35, 40. And that's just around town here. If my plug goes bad, fouls out, I'm 250 yards from work. This is mainly the reason I'm doing this. I wanted to do a nice one. So far, so good. And I don't want it real loud. So hopefully this isn't. I kind of like the shape of this to the shape of this to the shape of everything. It looks pretty cool. So let me get this polished up and everything, and start doing the cabling. This was a big hurdle right here. Getting that done. So, and getting it where I can do it. Now I'm gonna do a video on modifying the wonderful, where'd I throw it? Oh, the wonderful kickstand here. So, and I could have TIG welded all this, and I really could have got the machine, the argon, everything right here. Professional welder, I know how to do it. I did it with that thing over there. I can't say a bad word about it. It has just worked. And not everybody can afford this, but pretty much you can afford that. And that's what I welded the whole thing with. So, and that was the reason behind that. Now, I'm probably gonna have a little issue with this throttle cable and some other little stuff. But maybe what I do is I'm gonna break out my bender and bend this more of a 90 and have it come up around there. But that's small potatoes right now. I could have it come out here and go up through there. So it's all good. I pretty much missed where my cables are gonna go through there for my brake. And then my clutch is gonna have to go down through here anyhow, or right through here or whatever. So I've got all some cool stuff. I got all the red cable, wire looming in red, fuel hose. I had a whole bag there, right here. I got that, and I just got to get time to do it. I even got a red chain going on the damn thing. That's pretty cool, right? So we're gonna get it done. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I am gonna polish it because I want it polished, or have it chrome plated, one of the two. But I like the looks of it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. And you other viewers, please subscribe because you help me out a lot here by doing it. I thank you very much for doing it. Thank you very much for watching. And it's hot down here, and I gotta go work sheetrock. So y'all have a great day.